So first of all, if you like the video, hit the like. If you find this is helpful or want more information, please subscribe. And if you totally hate it, hit the dislike. So last week, maybe a week ago, a little bit longer than a week ago, I told a bunch of my veteran borrowers, via just a quick short, like, hey guys, you need to call me if you guys are in contract. The reason I did that is because the rate differences that I was seeing amongst my competitors was crazy. It was crazy, okay? And I just said, look, call me, email me, let's look at your loan estimate together and let's see if you're getting a good deal or you're getting ripped off. And what I found from that is there were a couple really good deals where I was like, hey, this is great, this lender's treating you great, move ahead, like go for it, this is cool. And then I had a bunch where I was like, holy cannoli, like this is not good. We can save you 0.5%, we can save you, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. And then I also had a couple where, they were pretty close to closing, but just by a 5-minute conversation, I gave them a couple tips that helped them get a better rate or fee from their lender. So a lot of times people ask me to do that and they're like, oh, I'll pay you, what do you charge? Let me just be very clear here. I don't charge anything to do that. I look at it as, look, seeing all this data, right? I'm gonna be really blunt with you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. Like, do I wanna help people? Of course. Is it the right thing to do? Yes. But also, like, just from a business perspective, seeing where all my competitors are in the market is incredibly helpful for me. Also, if people are ripping people off, I get those clients. I take those clients from those people that are ripping them off. I save them a bunch of money. They get this, a better loan, and my business prospers from it. My team gets fed. So that is why it's good for me. For you guys, it's a good thing because look, you guys aren't experts. Let's be clear. There's probably a couple of you guys who totally are. But overall, loan estimates are really difficult to read. And I've seen so many examples where people are like, oh, well, the lender said, and then I'm like, send me the document, and it doesn't match. Right? And we're in one of those markets where what someone says and the reality can be different. Also, as someone who doesn't do this every day and watch the mortgage market like a hawk, you may not know that you're getting ripped off. And that's what we see the most is like, different lenders price so differently. It's not like there's one rate. It's not like a conventional mortgage, there's one rate across the industry. It's not like with VA there's one rate or with FHA there's one rate. It varies based on the lender. The amount of money they charge you in points varies based on the lender, right? And there's a lot of people where I just said points and they said, what is a point? Exactly. And that's one of the things I saw a lot of last week is I saw loan estimates. Okay, so let's just do some 101 real quick. So when a lender, let's say you're in contract to buy a house, within 3 days of receiving your purchase contract, they're supposed to give you a loan estimate. The loan estimate will lay out the rate, whether or not it's locked. You always want to verify, guys. And then what the loan charges are to get that rate and loan, okay? So on the loan estimate, it's box A, which lays out the lender fee as well as if there's any origination points or discount points, okay? So discount points mean that you are paying extra money to get a lower rate. Okay? Now, sometimes what lenders will do is they'll just say, oh, you want 5.5? Okay. And you're like, cool, they're giving me 5.5. And then I'll look at the loan estimate and I'll be like, you're paying $20,000 for that rate? Are you sure? And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, you're paying like 4 points. I don't even know how they're doing that. You're paying 4 points. It says 4 points. And they're like, I didn't know what a point was. Okay, so a point is 1% of the loan amount. So if a lender says to you, hey, I'm going to charge you 1 point and your loan amount is $500,000, that's $5,000, right? If it's a discount point to get the lower rate. If a lender is charging you an origination as a point. And the ones that always kill me, because I'll see somewhere I'm like, holy, like I really saw some bad stuff last week, which is why I'm doing this video. I'll see something where it's like 2 or 3 points in origination. So that means 2 to 3% of your loan amount is going in the lender's pocket. Yeah, 10 to 15 grand to the lender. If it says lender origination charge, that is not a government charge. That is not a charge to get a lower rate. That is what the lender gets paid. Okay, we do not charge a lender origination as points. We charge $1,440 on every loan except for VA. VA, we waive it. Everything else is $1,440 regardless of the loan amount. Now, some lenders will charge 1 point. If you're a $700,000 loan amount, that's $7,000. Ugh, I know. And the thing is like, no one really knows what points are, so people get stuck with it all the time. They'll get to like almost till closing, because that's where I get the calls, almost till closing, and they'll be like, oh my God, I'm supposed to bring in 50 grand. I didn't know that. I thought I'd only have to bring in the down payment and then like 10 grand, because the lender's never gone over any of this with them. They just said, oh, what rate do you want? I can get you this. And they didn't explain the cost. Okay, so look, we are happy to review your loan estimates. I'm happy to look at them. I'd love to look at them. Please, I need the competitor data. I would love your business if you're getting ripped off. If you're not getting ripped off, I want to commend that other lender. I want to let you know you're getting a good deal, and I want you to move forward. But overall, like, my large goal in this industry is to make it so that ultimately lenders don't have bad reputations, right? Most of the time people are afraid of lenders because they have a reputation as sharks. Well, guess what? If we go out and we expose all the sharks, it's harder for them to swim incognito. So I'm happy to help. Shoot me a loan estimate. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze, to Beeston, Beeston @rate.com. Okay. So once again, you can email your loan estimate, title it, check my loan estimate, to Beeston@rate.com. I'll look at it, Alyssa will look at it, or Jen will look at it, CJ might look at it, one of us will look at it, and we'll say, yeah, this is great, or no, it's not. Now, full disclosure, if you're handing me an unlocked loan estimate for new construction that won't be done for a year, we can't tell anything. But if you're handing us a locked loan estimate, we can tell what's going on. Because a locked loan estimate means it's real. If it's not locked, it's not real. So I hope this video was helpful. As always, I am licensed everywhere except for Rhode Island and Utah. So please reach out, leave a comment, hit up my cell phone, or email me at beeston@rate.com. Thanks for watching, guys.